And welcome to the Broome Centurions Coach's Corner Show. I'm joined with Broome head football coach Lynn Fleming. Well, Coach, had a week off. Hopefully you got a little spare time or free time during your week off, though. So Centurions, I know maybe got a little bit of break and like that, though. But tell me what's been going on here for the last week and a half there.
Well, we're trying to keep everything as normal as possible. So, we went out and practiced Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, just like we always do. Kept everything the same. And really, we just gave them Thursday and Friday off. Gave them a little time to spend with family or time just catching up or whatever they needed to do. So, hopefully they had a chance to enjoy that. And, so it was time to get back to work on Monday and they were ready, hopefully refreshed. We got some guys back. So, it was a good week off. And I say week off, it was a good, relaxing time for those guys, but it's go time now.
Well, I'm going on record with our viewers out there too, that I kept my promise to, that I took the night off on that Friday night and took my wife date night up to Caramel.
There you go. Nice.
So we had a great meal, great trip and all, but I just took a week off too from doing that though. So it's good to get back to the swing of things this week. Been a busy week though. But our Carolina Spine and Health injury report though, you're in pretty good shape now with the injury situation, or how you stand?
Yeah, we are. We feel like we got everybody back at this point that we feel like we're going to get back. So we're in good shape. Hopefully those guys will get out there and play this week and kind of work them back into practice, just kind of see how they move, get some of the soreness out, and get back in shape a little bit. That's the biggest thing. But hopefully these guys get to play a little bit Friday night and just continue to get healthy throughout the rest of the week.
It's hard to believe, but this is the last home regular season game, senior night though. And just take a minute right now if you can to kind of reflect, if you will, some of the senior players who have been in your program now for several years that'll be being honored before the game with their families for senior night.
Yeah, we have a lot of seniors that are being honored. We like 18 total. And most of these guys have been in our program for 4 years. Which is what you want. You want these guys to be here. We've had a couple guys maybe transfer in, but most of our guys have been here for 4 years and been in our program, been a part of it. It's just been tremendous watching all of them grow up and all of them just continue to get better, not only on the field but in the classroom and just as a young man, just to watch them grow. There's so many different directions these guys are going to go, from going to college and playing college athletics to to going to the workforce. And all these guys that are leaving the program, I feel 100% they're all going to be successful. It's just who they are, and that's just kind of what we talk about. It's just who they are. That's the only thing they know to be, and we're excited about, finishing this season, very strong. But we're excited about where they're headed as young men, and looking forward to hearing from them and things that they accomplish in the near future.
It's been fun for me to have watched some of these guys for 3 years when they were goofy little sophomores and goofballs.
Absolutely.
that were just in some ways clueless back then, but to see them, how they have matured and stepped up and grown as men and grown as players and all, and I'm gonna miss some of these guys when they move on.
100%. You always miss these guys, but with that being said, you're always excited for them. This will be, when they graduate, it'll be a new chapter and a new journey for them. And as much as I enjoyed high school, things just continue to get better. And when you go to school, go to work, get married, start a family, have your kid. I mean, these are just so many things these guys have got to look forward to, and I have no doubt that they're going to be great at all of them.
Was so happy yesterday to see that you placed two players, Stephen Odell and D.T. Thompson, on the the North-South All-Star game. And I think just talk a little bit about that though, but I was really happy because those are two very deserving young men.
Yeah, they are. And we got one or two more. The thing is, the North South, you can only take two.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the toughest thing. But these two young men are very deserving. Been in our program for 4 years and just worked extremely hard in the classroom, in the weight room, and on the field. They've just grown so much, not only physically, just mentally, to be the players that they are now and to be the young men that they are now. And it's going to be exciting to go down there and watch these two guys get to play together one more time after the season is over with. And going down to the beach, North South's always a great experience. It's going to be a lot of fun for these guys, and it's just a great way to finish their career.
And it's a great event. I know you've coached in that game.
Mm-hmm.
I got to coach in the North South All-Star basketball game.
Absolutely.
And I know these people always take care of you, and it's a thing that you'll always remember.
Yeah, I mean, it is a great All-Star game. They do a great job, Coaches Association, and they're going to be playing for some very good coaches down there, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. The whole experience. From the eating to the hotel to the practices with different guys and getting to meet different people. The whole experience is just going to be. It's going to be. We told those guys down at North South and even Shrine Bowl that. Some of our coaches talked about a little bit that this is kind of the first taste they get of college.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're rooming with somebody. It may not be somebody they know. They're having to learn new guys in a position. So if these guys go and play college football, which we know Steven's committed, and DT, I think it's a goal of his. This is kind of a transition, kind of a part that they'll have to get used to all over again. So this should just be kind of a learning experience for them and a step for them, and kind of an introduction to what it's going to be like in college.
And it might be interesting too that Stephen may get to continue to block DT and practice down there at Myrtle Beach.
That's a possibility, and that'll be fun to watch every day.
So I think they would probably have a few secrets on each other. That might be a good a friendly war that they get to have.
I'm sure.
Down there too. All right, we're getting into game tonight. We're down to 2 games left in the regular season. Carolina comes over. Carolina actually has been an improved team this year. I think they actually had a 2-game winning streak at one point during the season, though. But what can you tell us? I know they always have great athletes, but just being honest on my part, that some of those athletes don't play with a lot of discipline at times, and but they potentially, can do a lot of good things.
Yeah, absolutely. And Coach Glover, I know Coach Glover down there, and I know he does a tremendous job. He's continuing to build that program, and that's what it is. It's a build for him. And you can see the improvement from last year to this year. You can see the guys are playing hard for him. He's getting people in the right position to make plays, and they've had an opportunity to won some games and have an opportunity to be in position to win a couple more. So it's a good group athletically. They're going to be very talented. Like I said, Coach Glover has that program going in the right direction, and they'll be it'll be a test. They'll come ready to play tomorrow night.
How do the region standings kind of stack up right now? I know that Broome and Chapman are tied for first, but how does it look on down the rest of the way on the standings right now?
I think right now 3rd and 4th is kind of going to be decided probably by that last game when Blue Ridge and TR play. So that's kind of like a rivalry game, if you will, kind of like ours. So if we win Friday night, then 1st and 2nd will be played for on Friday, and so will 3rd and 4th.
Okay. So things are winding down now. All right, what have you seen on tape that Carolina's going to try to do offensively and defensively?
Offensively, just watching formations. They give you a lot of formations that we have to practice against. We have to make sure we're lined up against, and he's done a good job using a lot of formations to force people to have to line up, and he's doing a good job of calling plays with mismatches. He's doing a good job with a numbers game, and so the biggest thing defensively, we just got to make sure we line up, and when they do get that guy in space, we just got to make sure we come down here and make a tackle. Offensively for us, it's kind of a 3-4, kind of what we've seen, last several weeks. So, something we're going to be confident with. But we just have to make sure that we pick up our assignments. If we get a blitzing linebacker, we get a guy off the edge, we got to make sure we're doing a good job calling plays to put our guys in good position. But, I think the key for us Friday is up front, just not to give up any run-throughs, to create negative yardage plays. We just got to stay ahead of the sticks.
The thing that I know a lot of people right now, I know it's your job as coaches, is, well, we mentioned Chapman, Broome right there, head-to-head, big matchup, last game of the season though. But how do you go as a coaching staff and keep your kids focused on this week and not looking ahead to the next week?
This group, we kind of talked about this all year. This group has been really good about, we talk about the most important game being the next game, and this group is really, I know, they're hearing and seeing and, about this final game with Chapman, but, we've had a really good week of practice, really good 2 weeks, to be honest with you. And, I think they've done a really good job of just being mature and handling that and understanding that we're going to focus on one game at a time. So I think they're dialed in and focused on Carolina right now, and then we'll worry about Chapman next week.
Well, looking forward to a big senior night and all, seeing some of these senior players and their parents get honored though, and wish you good luck and look forward to talking to you after the game.
Sounds great, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you.